Good morning, everyone. Hey, today we're going to make some pink pickled ginger. Just like you get on your sushi at the restaurant. It's actually pretty simple to do, and basically you start off, you get some ginger, and I just use a potato peeler, and you peel it, take off all the little brown spots, and peel all up, put her into a stainless bowl, and the next step, what we're going to do, we're going to put in a quarter teaspoon of coarse salt. We're going to mix it in there well and let it sit for about 5 minutes. We'll draw out some of the moisture out of it and get her ready for the next step. After you've done that, you can head over to a pot of boiling water, which is on the stove, and you're going to submerge it in there and blanch it for about 3 to 4 minutes. If you like a stronger taste of the ginger, I suggest maybe taking it out after about a minute. When you're done there, you're gonna take the ginger, drain it in a sieve, and put it on paper towel and just let it pat and let it sit there and dry for a few minutes. And we're gonna go on to the next step, so we'll be coming right back. Alright, our next step, blanch this for about 3 minutes time here. And after I've done that, I have drained it in a sieve, as you can see here. And I have to excuse my photography. I'm trying to do this with one hand and all. Next step, I'm going over some paper towel. I've kind of doubled it up here. Boom! On she goes. And with clean hands, we're just going to spread it around a bit on the paper towel. Like that. Then I have a more. We're going to cover it up. And we're gonna pat it dry and just let it dry as much as we can for a few minutes. And we're gonna go on to the next step. You know, growing ginger is a pretty simple procedure. We're gonna pan around here and zoom around over to the corner, and you can see I've started some there. Basically with ginger, you want to cut it into like about the size of a small seedling potato. I shave off the one end. You want to plant it about 1 inch under the soil. It loves lots of moisture, lots of water, and it loves sunshine. And takes about 6 months to mature to about a 2-foot plant, and will yield quite a bit of ginger. And the mature stuff that has a harder skin on can take up to 10 to 12 months. It's early April here in Dawson Creek, British Columbia. So I've started mine indoors, and hopefully my mini garden, we're gonna have some nice fresh ginger, and we're gonna pickle it late in the fall. So we'll be right back with the next step coming right up, pickling ginger. Okay, we've packed our ginger kind of loosely into a sterilized nice little jar, and we've started our pickle brine, which is coming up right here. And what it consists of is 200 milliliters of a good quality rice vinegar, 1/2 a cup of regular old house sugar, and 1 teaspoon of kosher coarse salt. And you're going to bring that to a boil and let it go for a bit till you don't smell that strong vinegar scent in the air. And after that, we're going to take it off the burner, let it cool a little bit, and then we're going to add it to our sterilized jar of ginger, put the lid on, and then it's going to go into the refrigerator. It's going to take about 4 to 6 hours before you'll actually start to notice that the ginger is going to be turning into a pinkish color like you would see in the Chinese or Asian restaurants and you get on your sushi. But I'm going to wait a second here, cool it down, add it to the jar, and we'll show you the next step before we're done. Okay, we're done making our pickled ginger, and we're going to let it go into the fridge. I'm going to let it sit for at least a week before we try it and change to a nice pinky color. If you can buy young pink ginger, that's probably recommended to make it a little better quality. And in Japan, they call this, I don't speak Japanese, but my interpretation would be the name of it is called Gari, or it's also called Shin Shoga no Amazuzuki. That's my best interpretation. Kind of sounds a little bit like maybe a new car from Japan. Not sure, but in reality, yes, it's pickled pink ginger. I hope you enjoy this video. Chef Danchuk from Dawson Creek, British Columbia, Canada. Enjoy it, make some, and share it with people you love.